I want you to listen to an incredible 911 call made by a Colorado man who had just been ambushed and stabbed in the chest with a butcher knife. What made it that much worse was that the weapon was wielded by his own 14-year-old son. Listen.
My son just stabbed me.
Okay.
Hurry.
He was stabbed in the chest.
I was stabbed in the chest, yes.
Okay.
Who stabbed
I
you,
can't
sir?
pull it out.
Sir, I don't want you to pull it out, okay?
Okay.
The knife is still in your chest?
What?
The knife is still in your chest?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to hang on for me, okay? Do not.
Okay, hurry. I'm not going to last too much longer.
How's
It's
your
gurgling.
I'm sorry, what?
It's gurgling.
Okay, just leave it, okay? Don't pull it out. If you can cup your hand around it to kind of keep the blood inside, okay?
Yeah, I'm bleeding all over.
It's gurgling. Imagine what that poor man did not know during that desperate call to the authorities as he watched his own life ebbing away from this gaping chest wound right in front of his eyes was that he had also been stabbed in the back by another young assailant, his son's 15-year-old girlfriend. 15-year-old, 14-year-old. Why do these kids or the other young murderers that we've all been hearing about lately commit these savage acts of violence? That is the all-important issue that today's show will be investigating. Look at this woman, for example, who joins us via satellite. This is Doris Whitehead. Doris is sitting near the county courthouse in Beaver, Pennsylvania. Doris is there because today the three teenagers who are responsible for the murder of Doris's sister and her sister's husband will be sentenced for that bloody crime. The perpetrators may get the death penalty. The convicted murderers, you should know, include Doris's 18-year-old nephew, Brian Samuel, who was just 16 years old when he engineered the deaths of his own parents, including this lady's sister. Now, during the trial, one witness testified that Brian urged one of the other kids to fire the fatal shot into his mother's head after she had been wounded with a shotgun blast. Now, first of all, we appreciate the fact that you are here. I know that this is not an easy time for you. But when the identity of the perpetrator who took your sister's life was made known, what was your reaction?
We were all stunned. We couldn't believe that Brian, whom my sister loved so dearly, could be remotely involved with this.
Was he a troubled child? Was he someone who was abused by your sister or her husband?
Brian was not an abused child at all. In fact, he was a very privileged child. He had everything in the world, including material things and love from the family.
Do you have any idea why he would do something like this then?
The only thing I can think of is he wanted money, greed. What else could it possibly be? He had everything in the world.
When you heard the testimony that as his mother lay wounded with the shotgun blast, your nephew is behind the perpetrator shouting, "Shoot her again, kill her." What must that be like for you?
I think that's that's the thing that had just sickened all of us. It still sickens me even to think about it, that someone could do something like that.
Do you want your nephew, Doris, to receive the death sentence?
I believe in a death penalty, but I will be asking for mercy on his behalf.
What will you say as you beg for mercy?
I believe my sister was a compassionate woman. I know my sister was a compassionate woman. And on the behalf of her and my mother and father, I will be asking for mercy.
Do you think that what he did is part of a general trend in our society? Do you think that the death of your sister and her husband was one crime among a whole bunch, indicating, I don't know, some irresponsibility, some insensitivity, some savageness among our young people?
You know, I'm a teacher by trade now, by profession, and I see it more and more in the kids that I teach. They seem to have no respect for authority. They don't want to listen to anybody. I don't know whether it's peer pressure. They seem to want to follow their friends more than they want to obey their parents. They don't seem to be frightened of anything. They seem to have very little remorse.
That certainly is consistent with our research, Doris. And ladies and gentlemen, we will be delving into many other of the notorious cases that now are plaguing our nation. Very often, though, these cases are difficult to investigate because the victim is no longer around to give his or her side of the story. Remember that chilling 911 call with which we began the program? Here, listen again.
What?
The knife is still in your chest?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to hang on for me, okay? Do not.
Okay, hurry. I'm not going to last too much longer.
How's your
gurgling?
I'm sorry, what?
It's gurgling.
Okay, just leave it, okay? Don't pull it out. If you can cup your hand around it to kind of keep the blood inside, okay?
Yeah, I'm bleeding all over.
Guess what? The father, the victim, in that August 1997 knife attack, just August 1997 knife attack, the victim survived his son's attack, and guess what? He joins us right now. Here is Cliff Riddle of Lakewood, Colorado. Come on out, Cliff. You, sir, are the luckiest man I've had on this program in a long time.
Yes, very thankful.
What's it like to you to listen to that 911 tape?
Pretty chilling, really, even though it was me doing it. I can remember about every word of it, too.
Your son now, where is he?
He's in jail.
Charged with?
First degree attempted murder, conspiracy, because he wasn't the only one. There was another person involved, and another charge. I'm not sure what it is right offhand.
Why did he do it?
That's an answer I think we all want to hear. I'm not sure there is a real answer. Obviously, a mental unbalance somewhere in his makeup. I mean, I think anybody that is capable of doing something like this, there's something that snaps. I mean,
I'm your son. How did he approach you?
I come home around the corner of the apartment and it was kind of dark, and I recognized him, and I just had no reason not to come up to him, kind of like that.
And then he?
And he just, initially lashed out. From what I recall, obviously those things are...
May I?
Sure. I've shown everybody else, I might as well show the rest of the world.
From a knife wielded by his own son. And your son is how old?
He turned 15 in jail.
14 years old. The riddle of why kids do something like this, why kids kill their folks, is our focus. We'll have the rest of Cliff's story and hear other stories and try and determine why. Why is this going on? Stay with us. That's our focus. Thanks, man. Okay.